Hello everyone. Our capstone project for the 2019 semester is single player Pong. For our project, we coded the game in MATLAB and used Arduino for game information as well as game sound.
Up first, we're going to talk about programming and design specifications. So for programming specifications, it must be coded in MATLAB. We wanted to keep the coding simple, easy to understand, and organized. So that means no spaghetti code. We wanted to control the paddle movement via left and right arrow keys. We wanted to display a MATLAB message when you win or lose. And we wanted to keep the game uncluttered to preserve frame rate. Onto design specifications. We have to incorporate Arduino, game sounds as the ball hits the paddle, when you lose a life, and when you gain a point. We wanted to feature an easy-to-read score life system. We wanted to play a short song after the player wins or loses. And finally, we wanted to keep the wiring neat, organized, and easy to troubleshoot, so no bird's nests.
First, we have the component diagram that shows 6 LEDs with a 220 ohm resistors in front of each. We also have 2 buzzers to create game sound. Next, we have the wiring diagram that shows our breakdown of the components and the wiring order. Up next is our demo for the project.
Hi, for our group project, we did single player Pong. It was controlled using the left and right arrow keys. We also incorporated 6 LEDs and 2 buzzers for sounds. You have 3 green LEDs, which symbolize your points, and 3 red LEDs, which symbolize your lives. Now we're going to go ahead and do our first test run.
For the first demonstration, we will be losing. Every time the paddle is missed, a red LED will illuminate and making a buzzing noise. After 3 misses, it will play a song and a message calling you a loser. You are now a loser.
Next, we will be winning. Originally, the ball hits the paddle 4 times before an LED turns on. For this demonstration, a green LED will illuminate each time the ball hits the paddle. When all 3 LEDs are turned on, a song will play and a message will display.
You are now a winner.
Up next, I will be discussing the code. So, I've divided the code into 4 sections. The first section is your workspace. The workspace is where I define variables, clear the workspace, and get things ready. Next, we have the setup, which is defining the axis, the figure, the Pong ball, and the Pong block. Next, we have the loop, which is the majority of the section. The loop is basically updating everything and determining what happens whenever certain conditions are met. For instance, if the ball misses the Pong block, then a red light will appear, or if you win, then the song will play. And finally, we have the functions. The functions is simply controlling everything updating in the game.
Next, we will discuss materials and novelty. We made this version of Pong into a single-player game. We chose to add an easy-to-read LED display so that the player can tell what their lives remaining and total score is. We added game, sound, and music to enhance the experience. We kept the game display uncluttered and frame rate smooth. The materials that we purchased was a $35 Super Starter Kit with tutorial for Arduino, which includes everything that you need.
Finally, the references. We just used the MATLAB Pong Basics and Theory video, which helped to create Pong and learn the basics of it. MATLAB course Beginner to Advanced help us understand loops and functions. The documentation/help section of MATLAB. And finally, learning MATLAB episode 12, sound processing, so that we can make the game sounds. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.